Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to BND, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream, where friends from high school attempt to play Dungeons and Dragons remotely over the internet. Tonight, as always, we have Erin as Agnes the Bard, Tim as Twizzard the Wizard, Chris as the Invisible Oh, nope, there he is. And he's not Finric, folks. He's Paelias. Unfortunately, Stephen as Finric the Monk is unable to join us tonight. However, we will continue without him as well as best we can. I am Shawn, your ever loyal and ever humble DM. We will continue without him. Whoa, that's really loud. That's like an echo of me.
I don't know what that was.
All right, I think
You're looking back in time.
without further ado, we'll start tonight's episode of BND. All right, we're back. I think someone's digging through a bag of chips or something.
Sorry.
No, I think it's Chris.
It was Chris.
Show us your dog, Chris.
Is that a...
Never mind. Don't do that. Forget I said that.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, there he is. He's wagging his
Oh,
tail.
look at that
Oh,
tail
he's
wag.
coming over.
Hi, say hi, say hi.
All right. Shall we start things off with a recap?
Yes.
All right. So, last week, after much debate in a forest about an hour or so away from Windbell, the town, the group came up with a slightly convoluted plan. They disguised Agnes as Morgo with the hat, Finric as Rick Finn, Twizzard took his pants off, and the plan to sort of break the town's guard free of Falreth's control with potion doses sort of came and formulated and then sort of came to fruition. Paelias and Finric converted the guards who were guarding the northern entrance to the town, and Agnes / Morgo with Melvin and Peter, the guards they'd already converted in the woods, converted two from the east to their cause. One or two more that were down by the docks got converted, although you heard that sort of secondhand through Peter. And then Paelias, who was attempting to really sell that they were from out of town looking for an inn, got drunk at the Singing Sisters. And when we found him after that, his eyes were glowing a bright yellow light, actually emitting light. But it's probably just the effect of a local drink, so you're led to believe. Twizzard, meanwhile, bought a questionable compass at the Winking Owl, and from a very confused Skye, mainly due to the fact that he wasn't wearing pants when he first met her. Finric just then joined him and enjoyed a delightful soup and cheese plate as Twizzard stewed nearby. Meanwhile, Agnes / disguised as Morgo became ensnared by a charm spell, but managed to avoid the dominate person potion. Some sending stone hijinks led to Twizzard and Finric being rebuffed by the building defense system of Elsa's arcane trinkets. And after a brief distraction where Finric attempted to play pyro and light the local market on a fire, a half-drunk Paelias with glowing eyes is being brought back to Falreth by one of the town's guard as Agnes, still disguised as Morgo with the hat of disguise, are in front of the town office. So, we've got the town guard bringing Paelias up. We've got Morgo. We've got Agnes. Over here watching from afar, we've got Twizzard and Finric. inside the jail, we have Sir Brian Galdinger in a jail cell, and Henry Codfield, the sheriff. And I think that's where we'll pick up tonight. Oh, fascinating. The other Sir Galdinger has returned. And it looks like you're none the worse for wear after having imbued some drink at the Singing Sisters, if I'm not mistaken. What do you have to say for yourself, Sir Galdinger?
Yum.
Yes,
Got
yes.
any more in here?
Exactly the answer I would expect from you. Morgo, would you please grab Sir Galdinger and bring him into a jail cell?
Okay, so I guess I grab him by the two arms on either side.
You're a big burly dude. Just grab him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, but my strength is terrible. I'm just gonna, I guess,
He's drunk with high beams coming
Yeah.
out of his eyes.
just grab him on the arms, upper
Alright.
arms.
All right, Paelias, what's going on? You gonna allow that to happen?
Oh yeah. Go with it.
Okay. And Twizzard, I'll have you speak for Finric. What are you guys doing? You watch this happen. You might not be able to overhear everything. If you want, you can give me a perception check.
I think I would do that. Can I hear it?
Probably 17.
Most
plus.
likely, what is my perception? It is, oh yeah, 17.
All right, so yeah, you basically hear Falreth order Morgo to grab Paelias and bring him inside.
Yeah, I'm not really quite sure what I want to do.
Okay. All right, so Agnes, you're bringing Paelias inside. Yes, continue to guard the door, please. Yes, sir. All right, so Falreth goes in with you. There's Henry. Henry looks a little taken aback by this change of events as you guys are being brought inside.
Can I see any guards outside the doors?
There's now one guard outside. There is another one probably down the alley who's dealing with the aftermath of the fire.
Do we know if any of these guards have been detoxified?
These two have not been.
All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Charm Person on the guard outside the door.
All right. All right, so he has to make a wisdom saving throw, I believe. A lot of charm person going on in this game.
That's good. That's lucky.
7.
I believe
How's a
his
7 strike you?
His spell save DC is 13.
All right, he is now your friend.
You're charmed.
So you approach him.
All right. Hey, buddy.
Oh, hi.
Yeah,
Hi, how's it going? Oh, who's that with you?
Yeah.
And he sort of looks at Finric.
It's my buddy, my friend Finric.
Are you
Can I
sure?
borrow...
He's your friend?
What?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. What's up?
He's our friend.
Oh, okay.
He's both our friends.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm beginning not to, but what's going on?
Can I borrow 20 gold pieces?
Yeah, sure, okay. Here you go. He gives you 20 gold.
Thank you very much. All right. So, there's a problem. No, not Morgo. Falreth made fun of Yo Mama. So we're about to go into this jail cell
Yeah.
and bust everything up.
Okay. Just
You
because he
wanna-
made fun of my mother?
And mine too.
Yours too.
And
Wow.
Finric.
Wow. Yeah, that's okay. Well, I mean,
And we're not having it.
you're a smart guy. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Give me
Well, I am.
give
That
me
should be good enough.
give me a persuasion check. Just because he's your friend doesn't mean he'd like do something crazy out of character. But let's see what happens. Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Let's see.
15.
All right. Gosh. If are you sure it's the right thing to do?
Oh yeah, man. You need to come help us.
Join them.
All right. Just as you're
Oh,
saying
Falreth?
this, the other town's guard comes around the corner.
Be strong.
Yeah.
Oh, the other guard.
Yep.
Ask him to give him a drink.
Hey,
Strength potion.
What's going on here?
So-
Why are you talking to them?
before we go, hey, we're just coming over to be friendly. Would you guys like a drink before we go in? We got some nifty ice wine. What is it we have?
Who
We're
are
gonna-
you?
I think
Oh, they're
Rick
friends of
and-
mine. They're friends of mine. Don't worry, they're cool. Yeah, Falreth has
Well,
been
Rick,
insulting
yeah.
our mothers. He's been insulting all of our mothers.
Yours too, man.
Wait, what? What's going on? Wait a minute. Did I see you running down the alley away from that fire?
Different guy. He's in jail, where he belongs. Yes, me.
The one with the glowing eyes. Sure, but didn't you?
That's the one. That's right.
Are you sure
That's
they're your
yours, bro.
friend?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, they're our friends.
Try some of this wine we got.
Give me a persuasion check. Try some of this wine we got.
15.
He sort of looks at the other guard, and the guard looks at him, and he's like, the guard who's charmed takes some and swigs some and hands it to the other guard. And the other guard takes some and swigs some. And they both sort of like, huh. What do you say?
Feel a little different, guys.
I mean, I guess I feel clear-headed. Yes, I feel clear-headed as well.
Yeah, you know why? This
No.
guy Falreth's been drugging you guys every morning.
The strength elixir?
Yeah.
He was very insistent. This is a lot to take in. All right. Meanwhile, flash over to Agnes, Paelias, and Falreth. So Agnes, you are going, and there is an open cell. So now there is one cell with Sir Galdinger, one cell with Nathan Jenkins, and now Paelias is being put back in the cell that has been repaired, which was the same cell that he broke out of.
Oh, I know how to do this thing.
All right, so Agnes puts you in and closes the door. It locks it.
There's still a hole in the wall.
Wait, do I do that?
I don't know. Do you do that?
I don't know if I want to do that because I know Paelias is my friend too, right?
It's true.
So I'm thinking that I don't want my friend to be locked in jail, but I don't want my new buddy Falreth. I don't want to let him down either.
Yeah, that's fair.
So maybe I don't close the gate all the way, so it's not technically locked.
All right. All right. Give me a deception check. See if anyone notices that.
Okay. And I can talk to Paelias with my sending stone, right?
You sure can.
So I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna try not to lock the door so that he can make a quick escape if necessary.
All right, Paelias, you hear this. There's a lot of time spent last episode attuning and reattuning and learning sending stones. So you would hear this and understand this. These are mental messages being sent.
All right.
Okay. So my deception is only a 7.
Morgo, I noticed you didn't pull that door shut all the way. Could you please pull it shut and lock it, Morgo? Be a friend, Morgo.
Oh, I think there might be something stuck.
Henry,
Maybe you should get one of your guardsmen to take a look at it.
Henry, take a look. Take a look, Henry. Yeah, all right, Morgo. All right, Falreth. All right, so Henry comes up. He sort of looks in the door. He's like, it looks fine. And he goes to pull it shut. He pulls it shut.
Can I do a sleight of hand and try to wedge something in there, like a piece of cloth?
Sure.
13.
No one notices.
Okay.
You got some cloth in there?
All right, Morgo.
Something wedged to hopefully keep it from closing all the way.
All right, now I've got both Galdingers in jail. Morgo, can we go upstairs? I want to finish looking at your amulet.
You can go up. I'll follow right behind.
Excellent. Stay down here and watch the prisoners, Henry.
I'm gonna send a
Agnes.
message to Paelias.
Agnes, you notice that Henry's looking at you like he's trying to conceal it from Falreth, but he's looking at you like because he's been converted.
So I'm going to. Okay, so I noticed that he is confused, and
Yes.
Falreth is ahead of me.
Yes.
So if I mouth something to him,
Yes.
maybe I'll mouth Paelias, and then I'm going to send a message with the sending stone to have Paelias tell Henry that we need to act now.
All right. That sounds good. And you're following up the stairs. Let's flash back to Twizzard, Finric, and the guards. You guys are outside.
Mm-hmm. We're still hanging out, having a good time.
So you've got these two guards. They have been converted as well, which makes a total
They're
of
good
2,
now?
4, 6, 8, 10
I
guards.
think all but 10.
All right. So, you guys gonna come in here and help us take Falreth out? I don't think anyone needs him anymore.
I mean, what do you mean? What are we gonna do? He's a really powerful wizard.
I'll tell you my plan. I'm gonna kick open this door. I'm gonna run over to Falreth. I'm gonna punch him right in the thunder guns, and I'm gonna go. The rest of you can help if you want.
If you do that, we'll follow.
Could you maybe make sure that the real Goldinger is maybe no longer in his cell so he could fight for us too?
Finric turns to you and he's like, "I'm gonna get the other town's guard. I'll be right back." And he leaves and runs off.
Do we assume he will be successful?
Yes.
Or
They've already been turned.
oh, okay.
Yes.
These are all good parts to a better plan. Okay.
All right.
So we still the two guards here, right?
Yep.
So can Paelias share the message that I sent? I guess he stepped away from the sending stone. Oh.
He had a stone in his pocket.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he can hear you.
And maybe they can unlock the prisoners to help us in our fight.
Yeah, new plan. We're gonna go in and go to the prison cell area first.
Okay, so you open the door and you go inside?
Yep.
All right, so Henry looks over at you, and as you're opening the door, Falreth and Morgo/Agnes are just disappearing upstairs.
That was close.
And Henry looks at you and he's like, "What is going on?"
I go like this.
What is going on?
Come into the jail cell room, I'll tell you.
Okay, so you're leading them down. So so it's not a huge place. So okay, you're now outside Paelias' cell. Meanwhile, Galdinger's at the next cell and he's looking out at you. He's like, "What's going on? What is going on?" We're all looking to you, Twizzard.
I have Henry's keys?
You still have Henry's keys.
All right.
You can unlock stuff.
I tell Henry, these men are all innocent. And your boss is a major dick. And if you've been drinking any of that strength juice in the morning, then you've been getting poisoned every day. And you're under a magic spell.
So Henry, this is definitely ringing true to these guys. Henry, I mean, if that's true, I mean, what do you suggest?
If you still feel any effects, you should take a swig of this potion I've got right here that Finric may have taken.
We already gave it to him.
Oh, Henry's all good?
Henry's all good.
Oh, okay. Well, Henry, I suggest we take yourself, me, and all these other guys right here, go upstairs and beat the devil out of Falreth.
All right, Henry, he's going to unlock the other two cells. Sir Galdinger comes out and he's like, "Where are my weapons?" And Henry shows him. Paelias, I think they didn't even take your weapons, which doesn't make a ton of sense, but whatever. You now have your weapons. All right, everybody is well armed. And you're all on the first floor of this town office. Let's flash up to the second floor. Morgo and Falreth enter. Morgo/Agnes enter. And Agnes, as you hang back near the staircase, Falreth goes over and starts looking on the desk. Morgo, where is the amulet? What is going on? And he sort of turns towards you slowly.
And I guess I send a message through the sending stones to Paelias and whoever else might be listening. It's got to be now or never. And then I don't want to walk into the room. I don't want to get trapped in there.
All right, so you're sort of standing
Because
on the landing.
Although he's my friend, I also know that I'm just pretending to be Morgo.
Yep.
I don't know. I just don't feel like I want to be trapped. I am claustrophobic.
All right, Twizzler, what are you doing?
All right, so we're gonna charge upstairs
All right.
and just go nuts. That's our plan.
All right, so you charge upstairs. Paelias, are you right behind him?
Yep.
And Galdinger. All right, probably followed by Henry and the two guards. All right. I think that it's time to roll into initiative, everybody.
Initiate. Initiate.
19 plus 3. I've got 22. I think you only have initiative 0.
Oh, I'm 8. I have 8.
15.
Wait, 8.
This is crazy. I totally thought I was going to have it out on the street.
I guess it is a bit of a small, tight space.
I may have made it a little bigger for purposes of battling.
That's what she said.
I don't think she would say that.
That's what she said.
All right, what do we got for initiatives here?
I have 22.
I have 8.
15.
I forgot I was not ready to write all that down.
That's okay. We could say it again.
Hold on one second. I gotta grab my my whiteboard marker. Where's my whiteboard marker? I'll be right back.
You need to have an assistant.
Do you have a whiteboard marker you use?
Yes, we do.
Let me get some water.
Nope.
Here's a whiteboard marker.
Nope.
I'm good.
Three.
It's good thing I'm not.
I was gonna say that's what I should have rolled, but glad I'm not using this dopey die anymore. This thing's done. 2. Look at that. 2. This was the worst. 2. I just rolled 2 3 times, and then I rolled a 4. All this thing does is roll low. A 3. It's really bad.
8.
5. I mean, this isn't random.
5. 5. 1.
Are you kidding me?
What's super great is when you stand up to get a marker and you knock over your glass of water and it spills all over everything. But it's all good now, baby. Back to the battle. All right, give me those numbers again.
22 for Agnes.
Nice.
I had a 15.
What do you got, Twizzard?
8.
And Paelias, what was Paelias? Oh, 15, right. Okay. Alright. Alright, so, Twizzard, you storm, basically, you storm up the stairs, and you get to the top and turn left, and there's the door, and there's Agnes still staring, still disguised as Morgo, standing in the doorway. You basically push past her into the room, and Falreth turns from the desk and looks at you. What do you do?
Hey, man. I'm pretty mad.
Amazing.
Is he allowed to attack, or is he just going to
No.
taunt?
I could just
Basically, as he
storms.
storms in, Agnes, that is your chance. Now, you are still friends.
Yes,
But
I'm not going to want to do anything to harm him. Right?
that's correct. Until he harms you, that would break the spell. And you probably have another 30 minutes left on the spell. So
Okay.
if he attacks
So,
you,
and I certainly don't want to hurt any of my other friends.
that's correct.
So I am almost completely useless.
Until he acts aggressively and breaks the spell, you
Okay.
can aid your other friends. You could move somewhere. This room is fairly open. There's the soft, cushy chairs that you sat in earlier, with the
Yeah.
little table in between there. There's the large desk, and then sort of lining the walls, there are various workbenches and bookshelves. Some with books, some with alchemical compounds, some with jars of various magical compounds and components. It's a rather well-appointed room. This is Falreth's office. He spends most of his day here when he's not at his manor, and so there's all sort of manner of wizarding and log books for the town, and sort of his he is the local reeve, so he does need to take care of government matters if he wants to stay in the good graces of the king of Oxnard.
Okay, so then I guess I'm going to do a movement and then a bardic inspiration.
All right.
In terms of movement, I think I'm just going to get out of the way
Yeah.
of everyone else for now.
Okay. Sounds good.
So just move to a corner,
Good
yeah.
idea. Look at that mob.
And who are you
Yeah.
inspiring?
So actually, Paelias would be before Twizzard, right?
Correct.
Oh,
In
yeah.
terms
Yeah.
of attack. And Paelias is right behind Twizzard.
Yeah,
So
he's sort
I'm
of right
thinking
behind
that
him.
I think I'm gonna inspire Paelias first.
All right.
I feel
All right.
inspired.
You feel fine.
So you get a 1d6 to add to any of your was it like attack to see if you hit and saving throws,
Okay, cool.
but you have to use it before you know if your attack or saving throw was successful.
Okay. But after I roll.
Right, you would use it after you roll. If you found out that you rolled like a 12 and you're like, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that might not be enough for the armor class, and you want to choose to roll 1d6, you have to say it before the DM tells you whether it was successful or not.
Okay.
All right, so I'm done with my move
All right, Paelias, you're up.
or my action.
All right. So, So we're gonna. Let's see.
Yeah,
How
you-
close am I?
You can push past Twizzard if you want. You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Say 30 feet. He's on the far edge of the room, basically.
30 feet, eh?
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take.
And he could move that in his movement action, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, you could close the distance to melee range if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I would attack, or that would be my move?
No, then you can attack. So every turn
okay.
you get movement, you get an action, and there are things
Uh-huh.
that give you bonus actions. You have spells that you can do as a bonus action. This isn't your first battle.
I mean, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Still
Fair
might
enough.
be a little intoxicated with glowing eyes.
That is true. That is true. The sun's glory.
Glowing.
The special drink
What's
of the
this,
Singing Sister.
What's this bless thing? Would that help? Would that help Agnes get out of her spell here?
No, you would need. Bless will not help. It would not help that. Dispel magic could. Now that said, whenever if you were to bless your teammates, whenever they make an attack roll or saving throw, they can roll a d4 and add the number.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, let's attack first because I got this wisdom if I need it. So let's just shoot a crossbow. That seems like a good thing to do in a tight room.
All right. So you force your way up the stairs. You push Twister to the side, and shoot off your crossbow.
Yeah.
Perfect. Roll that attack.
Okay, 17. Oh, do I get something added?
Ooh.
If you're proficient with a crossbow, add your proficiency.
How would I know that?
Let's see. Where's Paelias' sheet? Who's got Paelias'
Give
sheet?
you test shots at something behind the wall.
Paelias doesn't have a sheet. Add +2.
I know I have it. I just don't know where to look.
+2.
Yes, you can
it's at
add
the bottom
+2.
where it says crossbow light. +2.
Proficiency +2, right?
Yep. +2.
So 19.
All right, that definitely hits. As you shoot it, the arrow flies true, straight toward Falreth's chest, and as it gets closest to him, you hear this dong, and there's a sort of a flash of bright white light, and the arrow stops and falls to the ground.
Uh-oh. Tristan, not
Fascinating.
Everything's fascinating to this guy.
His own spell worked, and he's amazed.
Do you want to do anything
So-
with your movement or bonus action, Paelias?
Can bless be a bonus action or no?
No, sorry.
Well, we can spiritual weapon as a bonus, right?
Protect.
All right, it's time. Let's bring out the spiritual
So
weapon.
does that count as fast?
We had a long rest. Have I used these spells since I was here?
No.
All right.
Has to be an object though.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Right.
That's out. I can attack. I shouldn't just isn't.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Bad sign.
That is a bad.
I'm
sign.
wondering if we have to get him out of this room.
Well, you got that shield.
Yeah, Henry knows. Sure, with the building on fire. With the building on fire. I'm looking around the room. Is there anything that looks like might be acting as a ward, or can I figure that out by looking around the room?
Arcana check.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Did
that.
you do wait? But would Arcana would be better? Oh no,
No.
investigation and Arcana
Yeah,
the same.
I'll do either.
Okay.
Do that. I guess I should roll. Oh, 8. Some investigatory journalist I am. I don't think I have a bonus action I can use.
In Featherfall, but we're not falling.
Oh
so.
yeah, I can do Featherfall. So yeah, no, I.
Oh, that is a reaction. That's
Oh,
right.
okay. Maybe he'll take his shield off. Two.
6.
How much can I add? For my wisdom? No, I mean for the, okay, but what about the thing Agnes blessed me with?
That's a 1d6 that you can add. So you can roll the 1d. You can roll the d6 and add that to whatever you just rolled with your d20.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can only use it once.
Yeah.
But this might be a good time to use it if you rolled low.
Well, I rolled a 12, so I get 16. So you think I should use it? I think I'm good.
I mean, 16 is pretty
Okay,
high.
I'll just stick.
I would need it because what do we add to our roll? Our
Your
wisdom?
Wisdom saving. I got 12. Going for your sheeting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
1. Okay. I guess I'm doing that.
Are we all?
$16.
You
Uh-oh.
want to use the bardic inspiration?
Oh boy.
+6? Or +4?
So it's adding +4.
So 20?
Use it. Use it.
I'm gonna yell, "Don't do it! He's tripping you! Fight!" Was that useful?
Firing.
All right.
Using multiple spells.
I do. All right. Can I? Yes, is blessing useful now? Do we have an unseen servant?
Ooh, we told him that.
I don't think that's going to help at all.
Maybe it will go into the cells
Okay,
instead of
try
us.
this. Have they passed through the doorway yet?
I might not have.
Okay, I would like to send a frostbite through, like, past them, so that it creates a layer of ice in the stairwell so that they can't go downstairs.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep. Totally. Okay. And I get to add something? Hope so. No adding? All right. I rolled a 10. No, I'm trying to create a barrier so they can't pass through the stairwell. Like you know in X-Men 2 where he creates the ice barrier so they can all run to safety.
All right.
I don't see how that's helpful. Right?
Shawn, just a question. Because I am a half elf, am I supposed to have an advantage of resistance to spells? Because I think I am supposed to, at least when it comes to sleep and charm. Okay. Right, but that would mean that I would have advantage to, like, on my saving throw? I mean, is that what it means to have resistance?
You have something against being charmed. Magic can't put you to sleep.
Yeah.
You have an A.
Advantage against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep. So this is not a charm? It says
advantage against being charmed.
Yeah, no.
Missing 10.
No, actually missing 9
Oh,
because
yeah,
I have a
correct.
+1. Yeah, it still didn't work. But
Try. Maybe I have.
All right. So cantrips are they bonus actions, cantrips? No. Okay. So let's do okay. So let's try to break this guy's concentration. Okay. So he's probably got to concentrate for this spell. So let's let's do this instead. Let's try transmute or a thaumaturgy.
Ooh.
All right, what are you doing at thaumaturgy?
All right, I'm gonna cause my voice to boom loud, and I'm gonna yell in Falric's voice, and I'm gonna say, "This Falric is an imposter. Attack him at once."
All right, so let's see here. Let's see what we're talking about here. So
he seems to be using that on us.
Yes,
Is he using that on all of us who are going downstairs?
that's correct.
Okay.
Hijacking the spell.
That's
Oh,
Well,
hijacking
so-
his mass
Yeah.
command
Do you
spell.
think it's from him?
So Falreth, I think I apologize for anyone watching, which may not be that many people, but I feel like my audio might have been off for a while, so I apologize for that. Basically, Falreth has given the mass suggestion that everyone go downstairs and lock themselves up. and Paelias was the only one to survive that wisdom check. And now he is attempting to use thaumaturgy, and you're gonna imitate his voice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What would you like to do? And let me hear
I like
you.
to say-
Let me hear you imitate his voice too.
Yeah. This Falreth is an imposter. Not once.
All right. So. so. So your voice booms very loudly. It can be heard probably houses away. The problem is that you're not casting the spell as you're doing this.
Oh, let's cast a spell too.
Also, well, you don't have this spell.
Minor details.
Also, you called him Falric instead of Falreth.
Falreth.
So I think there's
Well,
basically everyone
loud
under
enough.
the power of this spell looks up at you because it's just so darn loud. But then they sort of turn around and they finish walking out of your sight down the staircase. And Falreth, the real Falreth, looks at you and he's like, "Sir Goldinger, you are outclassed." And he shoots 3 magic missiles, and they impact on your body
oh boy.
That's gonna hurt.
for 12 damage. And they knock you sort of backwards into the stairwell, and he's coming towards you. Meanwhile, downstairs,
You think you're beefy?
you guys are all walking over to the jail cell, and they're already Nathan Jenkins in one. This is another group of 6 people. So you try to force all yourselves into the jail cells, and then you pull the doors closed. And Nate and Jenkins are like, "What are you doing? Get out of here!" And yet everybody just goes in and locks themselves in the jail cells.
Are Nate and Jenkins still locked, or are they not locked?
Oh, why didn't we free them?
No, I would expect that everyone was freed.
Oh.
Paelias did, and what Henry did. I was upstairs.
We probably meant to free them. I guess we didn't. Maybe they just didn't leave their cells.
No, I'll give you the benefit of that. Let's say they're just watching you all do this. They did not make it onto the stairs. They don't have any weapons. They're fishermen. I'm gonna say they stayed downstairs and they were not in the zone of the mass suggestion spell. So I'm gonna say they're watching all of you get in the cells. What are you doing? What are you doing? We gotta get out of here.
So I'll be like, we're just doing as we were told to lock ourselves in these cells.
What can we say about this?
I mean,
We can't say get us out,
what's that?
right? We can't say hey, get us out of here.
No,
Can we?
it's this is a course of action that sounds reasonable to you. It's not like he's asking you to kill yourselves or do anything like that.
How long does this last? 1 round?
No, this lasts 24 hours,
Oh,
or until he attacks you.
Okay. Well, at least we know that Finric is somewhere out there with another X many guards.
that's true.
Yep, and he probably just heard
The booming voice.
Oh, yeah.
the booming voice.
Would any other townspeople have heard that?
I mean, it is
Agnes,
it's
or...
like 9 p.m. It's like 9 p.m. So
So it's quiet. They'll hear it.
it would be quiet. Paelias, what are you doing? You
What am I doing?
Are you gonna stay up there? Are you going downstairs? It's your turn, buddy.
I don't think I'm gonna make it wherever I go.
You still got your spiritual weapon floating near Falreth. That's at your disposal.
Can I use it? Can I do like a blinding light here? We need to do something to get out of here. Do I have a blinding light?
Can he attack and then use movement to run away?
Absolutely. Yeah, you're not within melee.
Okay.
range.
All right. Yeah. Let's. What's guiding bolt?
Guiding Bolt is an attack. Yeah, you could cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, would it help? A flash of light streaks toward the creature of your choice. That sounds doable. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, go for it.
Okay, that's 18 plus something. Am I proficient in this too?
So this is a spell attack. So your spell attack is +4. So yeah,
All right, that's 22.
That's a 22. So you sort of you got hit by the magic missiles and you're like, ah, and you shoot this sort of holy energy flows out of your hand and slams and spreads around Falreth, and you hear the dong. But you also hear it's like a dong. There's like a cracking noise at the end of it.
Wow, that's different.
Maybe we're making progress.
Well, there's no we anymore.
maybe Paelias is making progress.
You should probably try to use your
Yeah.
to get.
Yeah, let's run. Let's look, get as far away as we can.
Yeah, go get Finric.
All right.
And
You
can
run
I run and do the spiritual thing as a bonus?
You can do the spiritual weapon as a bonus.
But I can also run, right?
Yeah. So you basically your main action is guiding bolt.
Yep.
Your
And then
bonus
run.
action, since spiritual weapon has already been cast, as a
Mhm.
bonus action you can have it attack again.
Yep. So we'll do that.
All right. So roll for that attack.
Oh boy. +4.
Yes.
That's 6.
All right. So your spiritual weapon spins up and flies, and Falreth sort of turns and he ducks out of the way, and it flies right past him.
Okay, and we're running.
All right. So you run downstairs.
What?
You run
And you run
downstairs.
downstairs.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Too bad it didn't take the form of a boomerang.
You run down the stairs and you see Nate and Jenkins, and they're like shaking the bars, like trying to get the people out of their cell. Like they're like, "What are you doing? We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out. We gotta go." And they look over and they see you and they're like, "Paelias, what the hell is going on?"
And I say, they're charmed. We gotta run. We gotta come back for them.
All right, let's go. And they sort of run to the door with you, and as you like fling open the door to leave, there's Finric with like a bunch of guards.
Oh, that's good. All right, Finric, we got some work to do here.
All these guards.
Yeah, but it didn't matter that we had all those guards before.
Well, he can't. He's only got so much that he can cast again.
He seems to be a pretty powerful wizard,
Well, yeah, but
a wibber.
This is the most people we're gonna have. I think we gotta go for it.
yeah. Was he gonna put us all in jail?
Not that big deal.
Will fit.
So as you open the door, you see Finric there, and of course the staircase is right behind you, and there's Falreth, and he's like, "This is ridiculous," and he mutters something under his breath and brings both his hands up, and something awesome happens.
For us or you?
Probably not for us.
So out of what's that?
Whose side is the DM on anyway?
Well, I don't know.
He's supposed to be unbiased.
There's a lot to. I am unbiased. Falreth. I'm just channeling Falreth here. So basically, as he says this and makes this motion with his hands, these sort of black tentacles come out of the ground, like slimy black tentacles, and start grabbing basically Paelias, Finric, and the guards.
Ooh. What was that?
I don't know. I don't know if these are spells. Some of them sound like high wizard ability.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, Paelias, and I will take care of Finric's.
Oh dear. Well, dexterity.
Yeah, +0 for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 4 then.
All right. All right, Paelias, the tentacles grab you and restrain you, and you take 16 damage.
Oh, he's out.
Ooh.
Are you unconscious?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Finric jumps to the side, and
-2.
3 of the guards get grabbed and pulled to the ground. All right. You guys are all still in jail.
Having a jail party.
Still collecting rent.
Yeah, still collecting rent. Do not pass it down. Go directly to jail.
Goldinger, and he sort of walks up to your comatose form. Goldinger, for lack of a better name, it didn't need to come to this. And as he says that, Finric jumps up and kicks him right in the face.
Nice.
Good thing we brought that guy.
What's that?
Good thing we brought that guy.
You were doing pretty well, Paelias. You were cracking his shell.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, we got cracked.
So
but
he jumps
we
up,
need more.
and yeah, he kicks him in the face. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This monk stuff is crazy. And he does 7 damage to him,
Nice.
Ooh.
and Falreth like flies backwards into the door frame. And Finric, yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do a flurry of blows. He's gonna spend a key
Nice.
point.
That's what he would do.
He would definitely do that. And it is another hit. All right, so all right. So what was the first amount of damage he did to him?
7.
Okay.
What was this one?
This was 5. Oh, it's another one. Jeez Louise.
Yeah,
That also
one
hit.
one hand versus the other hand, I think.
Yeah. So he does another 5. So 7, 5, and 5.
Mm-hmm.
So 17 damage
17.
total.
Mm-hmm.
He does 17 damage total and knocks Falreth backwards.
Nice job.
Also, 2 of the guards who were not run in, and they slash at Falreth. God, too many NPCs. And both of their weapons connect and knock him backwards into the office.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Into Henry's office.
Correct. Yeah, anyone
Okay.
anyone in the jail cells can see this happening. Where the heck did that go? La 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 la. Too many things.
You're doing a great job, DM.
Just playing with myself
Do we
over
need
here.
beer?
And he takes another 13 damage from that.
Wow.
Those guards, nice.
Wow.
Are those guards wearing similar armor to what we dealt with before?
Yes.
The 18 armor class?
Yes, they are.
Nice.
They're wearing exactly that armor.
We could just stay in jail and this fight will be taken care of.
I don't necessarily want it to get that far. I kind of did want to help, but I'm useless under charm
I know.
and has
If we
massive.
weren't charmed, maybe we could do something, but
Now,
But
when this
even then,
happened,
I'm still charmed. Double.
Oh, man.
I still
You have
think
two
he's my
charm
friend.
spells on you?
I
But
think
do
he's my
both
friend.
apply? Oh,
Yeah, both
Okay.
apply. I think he's my friend who told me to go put myself in a jail cell. And I think that's completely reasonable thing to do.
you're a good friend.
Yeah.
so as you guys, So so you're inside the jail cell. I'm gonna break this down a little. You're inside the jail cell. You see Falreth coming down the stairs. You see him pass out of your line of sight, and you do hear these sort of screams as the guards are grabbed, as Paelias is knocked unconscious. But then you hear Finric, shout out as he kicks him. You see him get knocked back into your field of view, and you see him take these slashing attacks from these guards. And then you see Falreth reach out and grab one of the guards, and basically the guard visibly withers under his touch, and the guard falls down unconscious. And as you see that, you realize that locking yourselves in these cells is not a good idea. Basically, as soon as he attacks one of your companions that you can see, it breaks the spell.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so...
Is there still a piece of cloth shoved into the cell?
Yes, the cell that you're in is not locked. The cell that Twizzard, Henry, and one of the other guards is locked. Nate and Jenkins are out here, and you're in with Sir Bryant. Agnes, you're in with Sir Bryant and one of the other guards.
Twizzard happens to have Henry's keys to the cells, so
Yeah.
he could technically unlock
All right.
the cell. So let's get out of here.
Before that happens, Paelias, give me a death saving throw.
Okay. Is 19 good?
Oh.
Yes,
Very
it
nice.
is.
Very nice.
Yes, it is.
Great.
10 or above, so yes, that counts. All right. All right, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say it's Agnes's turn as you guys sort of flow out of these cells.
So, by giving me that command that I now no longer want to take, am I still his friend?
You are no longer under the effects of charm or mass suggestion.
All right, then. It seems as though magic doesn't work that well, but that could have been because he was upstairs in his room where he might have been protected. And if his magic shield is possibly getting cracked, it might be worth doing maybe Cloud of Daggers, since that's an automatic hit.
Is that
Um,
physical
What would you like to
damage?
do?
Oh, I could also do Vicious Mockery, but I feel like he has a pretty high, wisdom, passive, or whatever. It would probably outdo mine any day. So I think I'm going to do Cloud of Daggers. I'm going to use one of my number 2 spell slots. And Cloud of Daggers it is. So
All right.
for the first time, it's a 4d4. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6. And another 2 is 8. And another 1, 9.
9 times. What a room.
So my Cloud of Daggers is supposed to do 9 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use the movement to get out of line of sight.
All right. Getting out of sight is gonna be hard because there's like 5 people behind you.
Yeah.
I don't.
Is
think
there any way to just kind of protect? You know what? I'll equip my shield. I guess. I don't know, just in case.
All right. So you did 9 damage, and you're getting your shield on. All right.
Is that 9 damage actual damage?
Oh yeah. No, he's taking visible damage.
Oh, good.
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's taking damage, baby. He's taking damage. That brings it to Henry's turn.
We have to get over there, and I would
Henry's
have to
turn is basically representing all the guards. So Galdinger's going to run up take a swipe at him. Which hits. He's going to take 9 damage from Galdinger as he's like now backing up the stairs trying to get out of there. Paelias, another death saving throw, my friend.
16.
All right.
Oh, good work.
One more and you are stable. Finric is up. Finric's going to go in with his short sword. And he actually misses somehow. Probably because there's a ton of people. But he's going to go for Flurry of Blows because that's how he rolls. Oh, actually, no. His short sword hit. I'm sorry. He has a huge plus. Jeez Louise. Damn, Finric. Finric does a total of 17 damage.
Another?
Wow.
He is
Oh, boy.
definitely
He's on fire.
he is definitely bloodied. Falreth is definitely bloodied.
Nice.
All right. Which
30.
Twizzard, you can do something. You're far back. There's a lot of people in front of you.
That doesn't concern me.
All right, what do you do, buddy?
I'm going to cast my magic missile at him.
All right, he's backing up the stairs. He's receiving blows from every direction. You shoot magic missile.
Yep, my second level one.
All right, so 4.
Can we try to knock him back down the stairs?
Oh, wait, he's going up the stairs?
Yeah, he's trying
can
to get
we
out
try
of
to
there.
hit him from behind and push him down the stairs?
Can I cast grease on the stairs?
Oh, that's grease down the stairs.
Is this the
Do it,
first time
do it,
grease might
do
actually
it,
be useful?
Do it!
On the stairs.
Oh my
I changed
gosh.
my mind. I'm casting grease on the stairs.
All right. All right. Jeez.
What a good idea.
Call-
What do I have to
It's called
do?
weird.
If we can get an unseen servant in this, it'd be amazing.
Unseen servant will clean up the grease.
Later.
I cast grease on the stairs.
I have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw. All right, what is your dexterity saving throw?
What's his?
No,
No.
so
What Falreth says.
yeah, that's what I mean.
His-
No, Twizzard's.
Yeah, you're talking out loud.
Oh,
It's
okay.
against your
Spell?
your spell save. Twizzard.
So you have to beat 13.
Is that the same as what I have in my sheet here?
All right, he does not beat it, and he slips on his ass
Sure.
and falls down the stairs and lands in a heap onto basically he like he slides down the stairs and slams into Finric. And
Can he pass through cloud of daggers as he slides down the stairs again?
I guess.
Don't want to go that way.
Because when they enter back in,
All right. How much damage is it gonna do?
yeah. 5, 3, 8. 8 and 4 is 12.
Oh my gosh, he's looking more than bloodied. He slides down. The daggers. He sort of puts up his hand, and you see him. So he's gonna cast.
Anti-grease.
So he's got to do.
409.
Dawn.
So,
What is she do? Hold on a second. Hold on one second.
Do we want to kill him? Maybe.
Oh yeah, we want to kill him.
We might want to keep him like a pet,
No, I don't think we can do that. He's too powerful.
but we'll maim him so he can't do things.
He's got his mind. I wouldn't. Kill him.
you can keep his head
Cut the bottom out.
and keep it for, you know.
Maybe this time it'll be a clean cut.
Oh boy. Second time's the charm, right?
All right. He hits the ground, and is now his turn.
But he's prone, right?
He is
You gotta
prone.
cast stand up.
Cast stand up.
So he slips down the stairs. He slips down the stairs. He slides through the daggers. He knocks into Finric and the guard at the bottom of the stairs, and he looks at you, Morgo, because you're the one who started this. And he looks at you and he says, "Fascinating," and he disappears.
And he disappears.
And there's just this like splotchy, gory, bloody, greasy stain on the stairs where he was a second ago.
I am not cleaning that up.
And
All right. So he had to disappear somewhere, and he had to reappear somewhere. So I'm thinking that
Probably not far.
He's
Probably like the other
either-
side of a wall.
he's either back upstairs in his like safe room, or he's back at his house in a safe room. Do we go to his house? Check there?
Go get him.
Do we want to check upstairs first, just in case?
We got enough people. Split them up.
Nate and
Do we want to
Jenkins
rally
look
up
at
an
you
angry
they're
mob
like,
of the townspeople?
"What the hell's going on?" And Henry's like, "What does this mean?" And all the guards are like, "What's going on?" And meanwhile, Paelias, you need to make another death saving throw.
Oh, can we help him?
As soon
Okay,
as
we got it.
as soon,
16.
What's that?
He's good. 16.
All right. So
He's
you're stable.
conscious and stable,
And
or
the
unconscious and stable.
let me see what happens to the tentacles. I think the tentacles probably disappear, but let me check one thing.
Yeah, this building is beyond repair. It's so much gore and weird stuff all over it. It's just...
Technically, the tentacles happen mostly outside. So
Oh, okay.
let's see what's going on here. Yeah, basically, as soon as Falreth blinks out, poof, all the tentacles, poof, disappear as well.
Okay.
There are, however, two dead guards outside and one dead guard
Aw.
inside. And there's
Are they dead or unconscious?
They are dead. And there is
So there's
Paelias and one guard.
Brand.
Paelias and one guard are unconscious. Two are dead.
Okay. Well, I have cure wounds that I can use.
Henry runs up to the fallen guard inside, and he removes the helmet, and he just looks like this, like withered, like all the life force was drained out of him, basically. And the other guards run outside.
If there's something upstairs that could revive him, but I mean, I wouldn't be able to identify anything.
I've got a spell to do it, but it cost me feathers and $100 pearls. Those things don't grow on trees.
What spell
Yeah,
do
we
you have?
wouldn't be able to use it on one anyway.
You would need Revivify.
We're vivify. All right. Well,
You
we
think
don't
Falreth
have.
stuff is labeled? We can just go try a bit of each.
Well, I guess I'll go upstairs and see if there's anything that's labeled revivify.
Yeah, it can't
I mean,
hurt.
is that a spell or could that be a potion?
It is a spell. It is a spell.
So, all right, there's no potions lying around.
Can you get a liquid spell like Liquid Schwartz?
I don't know what that means. I think it's a reference to Spaceballs.
Okay.
Anyway,
I think-
now's our chance to go through all this stuff.
I know, but also he is more than bloodied, so I feel like we need to find him and finish him off.
We got a lot of people. We could make a pretty good search party.
Yeah, but all right, so if we do a search, I feel like we should maybe split up into either 2, maybe 3 groups and use the sending stones to communicate with each other. But at the same time, I feel like, is that going to be enough time for us to, like, trap him and then everyone else regathers so that we're in full force again?
Did you cure
Like,
wounds?
we can't split up too much.
Did you cure wounds on Paelias?
No, he's just stable.
He's stable, yeah. He's still unconscious though. Okay.
Yeah. We haven't done anything to fix him.
No, I can only cure wounds for one person because I already used my cloud of daggers.
Finric has a healer's kit.
He does. He
Mm,
does. He could use that to heal some amount of something.
To stabilize a creature
Yeah.
that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom check.
Oh, so I think that's not useful anymore.
Well, is the withered guy
Oh,
stable?
one of the other guys.
No, the withered guy is dead.
Oh, the withered guy is dead.
The withered guy is dead. 2 of the guards outside who had been grabbed and thrashed by the tentacles are dead. And Paelias was knocked unconscious, and another guard was knocked unconscious.
Okay.
Technically,
Is
the
guard-
NPC should be all dead, but this guy received a little less damage, so I'm going to say he's just unconscious.
Okay, now the one that's unconscious, is he stable?
Yes, but he's unconscious. Yeah.
Okay, so Finric doesn't need to use his healing pouch. We could just say that they need to, I guess, have a long rest.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, we wouldn't expect that one guard to fight again, but if I was to cure wounds on Paelias.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Okay. All right. So then I will use my second level spell slot to cure wounds for Paelias.
All right.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I have to make sure that I get the correct one. It's a 2d8. Which one is this one? The 8? That's the 8. 5, 8,
Ooh,
and
13.
3. So 16 points back to you, Paelias.
Woohoo! Hey, I feel so much better.
All right. Pops up.
It's 16.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got 16 back.
Wow, that's 2/3. Cool.
I don't know. Can you do a healing thing on yourself?
I have a heal.
I know, but can you do it on yourself?
I don't know. Let's see.
Don't see why not, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you
It
can.
heals 3 people.
You could heal
Healing word.
healing word.
Oh, that's the different one. Yeah, I could do a healing word though. I could or I could do. I have another one somewhere.
So Henry sort of composed the body of the dead man inside, and he's gone outside to see to the other guards, along with the guards who are still up. So they're all outside. Galdinger is in the room with you guys.
Is anyone else injured so that the healing word or whatever could be used for someone else? Or
Yes, I'm down 2.
Yeah, there's the unconscious guard outside, and there's Twizzard.
I had something that got 3 people at once. Let me find
right,
that.
a total of 15 points or something.
Yeah, I think that was
But
your.
Yeah, I
not
can go
need half.
divinity. I can channel divinity.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. So I use channel divinity. Present your holy symbol to restore up to 15 hit points divided among any creatures for 30. Up to half a creature's hit point max. Yeah, I don't even think it takes a spell slot.
Correct. You can just do it. I believe once per long rest.
All right, so I'll do it.
Thing that he can do. Cool.
So who needs points?
I need 2.
Okay, you got 2.
You wanna-
Shield.
I'll give
Other
myself
guard,
8.
All right. And you give the rest
So
to the
there-
guard.
5 left.
He pops
Sure.
up. It's like,
Hmm.
oh. I feel so much better.
5 left.
And the one that you actually healed is Kent. And he takes off his mask and he's like, oh, thank you, folks.
Oh, he didn't like us for a while. did he?
Wow, I can't believe he actually fought with us.
Yeah.
Lucas
Or
convinced me. He spoke of your kindness.
My
Lucas-
kindness?
Lucas was the one who was smitten by you, Agnes.
Yes, but is he the one that withered away, or one of the ones that died?
Well, let's find out.
The ones that died, were they wearing red shirts?
Lucas is not one of the ones that withered away. He's outside.
Okay. So I'll
Though
go
to be
over
fair, you still look like Morgo. So actually, I don't know how Kent knew who you were.
Not smitten with you so much.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it's
All right. So maybe I'll go upstairs, check out Falreth's room, see if there's anything that might allude to his whereabouts.
Okay. Yeah, you go upstairs. The door is still open. You enter. The room looks the same as when you left.
All right. So I'm gonna do, I guess, an investigation check.
Sure, go for it.
11.
All right. I mean, so you're fairly familiar with the room. You look around some of the bookshelves. There's a lot of what looked to be like arcane texts. You see again different compounds and tinctures and potions. A workbench. The desk itself. Some of the more legal-looking sort of binders, stacks of papers, things like that. There's nothing that really. What exactly are you looking for?
Well, I mean, I was just doing I guess, a general check to see if there was if Falreth was maybe in there and just kind of maybe.
He's definitely not in there.
Definitely not in there. Okay.
There are also no traps that go off, so you've got that going for you.
Yeah. I kind of do want to check the desk for secret compartments, but I am a little wary of that. So I think I'm going to wait until.
I'm sure we can come back.
Yeah, we'll come back then. All right, so he's not in there. I'll head back downstairs, but this time I'm going to take the hat off.
Okay. All right. So you come back down as Agnes.
Were the stairs still greasy?
Oh yes. Give me a stealth saving throw, Agnes.
17 plus 3, 20.
You
Would
lightly.
you cartwheel downstairs through the grease?
What's that?
And if it was a dexterity check, it would have been plus 4, so it would have been a 21. So
We're all glad you're okay.
I'm okay. I knew there was grease there, so I was stepping lightly.
Understood. Well played.
Someone else go upstairs and check out that room.
All right, so where should we go? Should we go up to his house? Should we go to the fish? Should we go to the Singing Sisters?
What are
To
we-
Elsa's arcane trinkets?
I don't want to go back there. We only know one other place where he goes. That's to his house.
But he might have a secret hiding spot somewhere that,
You think we're just going to stumble upon it?
I don't know, maybe he goes into a void. Maybe he goes to another plane.
Well, let's go take more stuff from his house then.
But I have a sending stone that's attuned to him, or that matches his, right? Oh no, but you have it now. Never mind. But we have the face stone that's attuned to him. Can we find him using that?
That's the one you took from Gregson. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
He doesn't have to
So
answer. that.
Paelias, you have that, but he was able to find. He knew that we were at the keep. And how did he know that? Because we had a sending stone.
Just having it doesn't give away our location, does it?
I don't know. But maybe we could find out something using it.
Let's take a look.
All right. See if we can fail him.
So who's got it?
I do.
Paelias.
All right. So
So I'll
you,
take it out and I'll investigate it. Look for ways to tune it, I guess.
although
Well, you are attuned
yeah,
to it
you
already.
are attuned to it, and
Yeah,
you
look
know
for
that
ways to track it.
you know that one of the patterns it has stored inside it is the matching face stone among the flowers and the interlocking, the ancient sending stones. You guys have all synced all of those, but you know that if you wanted to talk to Falreth, you would buzz or ring or otherwise vibrate the one with the matching pattern to yours.
All right.
He might answer if he thinks that it's Gregson. So maybe you should try to disguise your voice as Gregson.
Ooh, what did he sound like?
Well, these are mental messages. There's not really much disguising of voices that can go on.
Oh,
Okay.
Just go for it.
All right, let's do it. Let's tune to Falreth. Rick?
Rith.
Rick.
All right. Gregson?
You think you got away, don't you?
Fascinating.
Expected nothing less.
Goldinger.
You're going nowhere, Falreth. We're gonna find you.
Falreth.
Yeah, well, whatever.
You'll never find me. And the connection
It's not
goes.
that hard.
The connection goes dead.
Mm.
All right, we got what we needed. We traced the call.
Star 69?
Did we start the trace? Oh.
Start the trace.
I mean, there is a spell called Locate Object.
Oh, let's do that.
Well, I don't know if any
We
of you
don't
know
have
it.
it.
We should go learn it real quick.
Though Tim now has a compass that only points to him.
So
That's true.
useful.
So useful.
I should have slipped it in Falreth's pocket.
Yeah, we should have re-bloody-eyed it. Oh, can we use his blood?
Do we have? Is his blood on?
His blood is
on the
all over
floor?
the place.
Okay. Can I
Okay.
take the compass and put the needle in his blood and rub it in there?
So you need
We
a way.
have to-
You need a way to reset the compass.
Okay.
Your compass tells you where people are based on their blood. What kind of compass?
So
I was forced by this.
he went to
That's
the
right.
winking owl and he was asking about the compass, and Skye had
A compass.
a compass.
I didn't want this compass.
And she asked him if he knew about
Because
these
he's very-
compasses, and he said yes, of course. And so he opened it, and it pricks his finger, and now it only points to him.
Oh man, what a useless compass.
Well, it's
Oh,
I know
no.
where I am. I don't need this compass.
I didn't know I was right here.
arguably
quite
this type of compass would be given to someone else who cares about you, so
Ah.
they could find you if you were in trouble.
Yes.
I see.
I think that what we should do is try to contact Skye, ask her if she is able to reset it. We will, try our best to pay her fee.
Alright.
Depending on what it is, we might not be able to pay it. And see if we can get Falreth's blood on this compass and use that to find him. But we have to do this now.
Why don't you just hold it up to the blood and see if it works?
Let's do it. We dip it in the blood.
Yeah.
It still points to you, Twizzard.
All right. Good try.
Ah! I got him.
That
I don't have
escalated
cure
quickly.
wounds. I hope you really didn't do that.
I didn't do that.
I'm gonna
For
say
real.
you didn't do it.
I don't have a sword anyway.
I think it was just a pantomime he was doing. Okay. All right,
I
let's.
probably would have missed anyway.
I think that Finric has a way with words when it comes to Skye, so he should probably be talking and not to Mr. Twizzard here.
What did you do?
She robbed me, and I was not happy about it. She tricked me.
And I haven't been in there yet, so I have no problem with going with Finric, or if Paelias wants to go.
Sir
Either way.
Sir Bryant speaks up and he's like, "As much as I would like to help you on your quest, destroy this villain who has imprisoned me, I must find my daughter. Do you know where Lily is?"
Where's Lily?
That's
No,
what I'm
Lily
asking.
is.
I thought she was in here.
You never were the
So-
bright one, were you?
Sir Brian, yesterday before we left, I told her that she could stay at the inn. Everything was paid for. Daggis would look after her and make sure that she had all the food and comforts that she needed until you got back.
Yes, well,
So
when I was under the I don't know, magical influence of that asshole. I told him that my daughter was at the inn, and he said fascinating, and he sent some guards, and I'm just worried about her now.
Perhaps the guards will know then. So we should ask perhaps Henry.
Yeah, so you go outside, and basically Henry has mobilized some of the other guards to bring the two fallen ones away, and he sort of they're moving away as he turns toward you.
Henry.
This is foul
Henry.
business. Foul business indeed. What
Where
is it?
did Falreth ask you to take Lily?
Oh, I sent guards, but they came back from the Singing Sisters saying she wasn't there.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Falreth insisted that Sir Galdinger was staying at the Singing Sisters.
Because he was.
Or at least that's what Paelias told him when he was pretending to be Galdinger.
Yes. So let's go and show Sir Bryant that Lily should still be at the ringing bell.
And so basically upon hearing this, he sort of runs off like... yeah, you guys are all outside. Galdinger he's just taken off. He's gonna go find her.
Come back and help us later.
What
I hope we'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Henry's like, what do you plan on doing next? I mean, we don't do we not have a local reeve anymore? I mean, he's been corrupting our minds. Like, I don't even know what to do.
So I think that you know more than what most people know about running this town. And maybe
This is
we can have a committee of townsfolk that are good leaders and good people in the community, and you could be possibly one of those committee members and run the town as a community instead of as just one person.
Or you just run it by yourself.
Yeah, you can be a dictator.
Do whatever you want.
Oh, this is a lot to think about. Okay. For tonight, I'm gonna look to my men. I suppose I could go around tomorrow, knocking on doors. I mean, do we think Falreth is coming back?
Well, we're going to try to find out if we can locate him so we always know where he is and whether or not he's coming back.
You don't want him back, dude.
We don't want him back, but we certainly... I don't know if we want him existing at all, but if he's no longer going to hurt this town, then, you know...
He's got to be stopped.
He's powerful. Be careful.
No, you.
I'll be here. I'll be here tomorrow.
It's okay. We got a monk.
All right. So Henry's gonna follow the guards who are bringing the bodies away.
All right, let's go to... well, at least I think Finric
Magic shop? Or...
should go to the Winking Owl. And I can go too.
Let's all go.
We can all go. We'll
All right.
Yeah, we'll all go.
All right. You guys are all heading over to the Winking Owl.
Does anyone want to stay to make sure that the blood is still there, that nobody's wiping it up?
Should we take it? It's still on the compass.
Yeah, take a sample.
I mirrored it in there pretty good.
Okay.
We got a bottle of something.
The compass is pretty much soaked in blood.
Pretty sure you have some inkwells that may or may not have ice wine in them at this point.
Well, they were... No, the ice wine should be in Finric's water skin.
Oh, that's right.
Drink the
That's
ice wine.
right.
So we could take one of the inkwells, and we can clean that out and put in some of the blood so that at least we have it.
All right. All right. You do that.
Or at least we'll find some ink.
No,
No, they
it's not.
cleaned the ink out with prestidigitation. So.
And it was dried up anyway.
All right, so you all you get your blood sample, you stop where the inkwell, and you head sort of around past the ringing bell, which is now lit up inside, and you continue up the hill toward the Winking Owl, and you get to the Winking Owl, and the windows are all dark inside.
Well, there's no harm in at least knocking on the door.
You
and
want
seeing-
me to use my special dwarf knock?
No. That's okay. That's quite all right. I think we will just knock respectively.
You knock
Respect-
respectively.
Yeah. But with urgency. Make it sound like it's important. But not kicking down the door.
No response.
No response.
I wind up and I kick the door.
No.
All right, roll a d20. Let's do an athletics check.
17. Do I have any athletic ability? Oh, 18.
All right, the door, boom, and the sort of the little bell above it goes ding-a-ling and flies across the room, and the door slams open, and you hear sort of.
You do know we want this person to help us, right?
Well, she doesn't like me anyway.
You hear sort of a muffled yelp from one of the back rooms.
Okay.
Maybe Finric should try to.
Well,
Say something.
if I'm standing there with the door kicked open, I then move to the behind all the people
Okay.
that are also coming in. So I'm the last one in.
All right.
Oh, I didn't say we were going in.
Well, I'm still standing out of the way so she doesn't see me first.
Oh goodness gracious me!
We're in.
All right,
Good thing I knocked.
Skye, we need your assistance. We need your help. It's very important.
Who's there?
It's the Atam.
Who?
Dun dun dun. Well, Finric can say, I had soup just about an hour ago,
Yeah, we bought this compass from you.
and we bought this compass that we need to use,
We
but
need
we
tech
need
support.
it cleared. We need tech support. Is it plugged in?
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Okay. One
I in
moment.
someone else's blood.
One moment. We're normally closed.
Oh! Just turning my beard white. I don't want to see it.
What
Can
she said-
unseen serve her
She said
door
she's
back
normally closed, not clothed.
Oh.
on.
She sort of
Yeah,
comes to the
the
door.
wind blew your door open.
Some gusty breezes out here.
What is this about a compass? No returns.
Oh, we don't want to return it. We want to use it, but unfortunately, it has been, I guess, attuned to someone, and we would like to clean it and attune it to somebody else.
Correct, your wizard friend there. He said he knew how to use it.
Yes, but although he might know how to use it, he does not know how to clean it.
I know how to use a normal compass.
Well, you need to clear it.
Would you happen to know how to do that? Would you be able to do that? We could pay you for your services.
I mean, it's awfully late. I may be able to help.
We could pay extra.
Could you now?
Oh, this lady loves
Well,
me.
I mean, here's the thing. How much was she going to ask for in the first place, Paelias?
Oh boy, this lady's getting all the money.
Yeah. She was gonna turn us away.
What can you offer me?
What's the going rate?
3 gold.
Yes, I don't think I would do it for 3 gold.
4.
6 gold
Oh, 6.
No,
and a silver.
I did get 20 from that guard.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
you
more
wanna-
along the
you want to
lines
give
of.
her 20?
I was thinking more
19
along
gold.
the lines of. What was that? 19?
I think she was gonna say something there, Twizzard.
You said 19.
What was she gonna say?
I was thinking somewhere along the lines of 50 gold.
Oh.
20 gold.
Yeah, and a silver. And I've got this nice dress.
And a dress.
Oh,
I think
yeah. He has a
well.
very lovely dress from Falreth's house.
19, a silver, and a dress.
She looks at the
Classic.
dress, which is a very long dress, and she is a very short dwarf.
Uh,
I don't really think
I will offer to fit it to her.
Are you skilled in that?
Well, I'm skilled with my disguise kit. I'm sure that I can fix that.
I knew this dress would come in handy.
Give me a persuasion check.
Who, me?
Yes, you. You have to
Just
convince
go
her that you
everyone.
can make this dress look good on her.
Persuasion would be 15.
You really think you could make this look good on me?
I think that this dress can be sized to fit you more appropriately, and we could maybe add some embellishments. Maybe you have some antiques that you would like to add to the dress. Maybe a piece of tapestry that you might have. We can fit it in somewhere. Make a little.
Could bedazzle it.
Well, no, not bedazzle it, but we can make a feature, like a little showpiece. I don't know. Maybe you have a beautiful belt that does something special, and we'll put it on with this dress.
So the underwear.
No, real special.
Underwear scarf.
It would be a one-of-a-kind dress.
Look pretty good on you. From one dwarf to another.
I bet.
I'm
I
not
bet
sure I
Finric
care what you think.
I
She says, looking at Susie.
think there's a little sexual tension between them.
No, there isn't. No, there isn't.
What do you think, Finric?
Finric is encouraging of this exchange. All right, let's see. This is what I propose. The ritual to clear the compass will take hours.
Mm.
You leave the compass with me. Give me 20 gold. Leave the dress with me. Come back tomorrow. And after you have fitted me, I will give you your compass. Once more, ready to be attuned.
Would it be possible that I fit? Well, I guess I could try fitting the dress tonight.
I
Yeah,
wish to
we're-
return. I wish to return to my bed.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
I don't feel like standing and being fitted right now.
All right. I guess a long rest for all of us would definitely be useful.
They go set her bed on fire. She
No.
won't want to return to it.
No.
If we rest, Falreth will rest.
I know, but
We're trying to put him under arrest.
he'll get all of his hit points back.
He can't rest.
What was that about Falreth?
So Falreth has done some very bad things to the people of this town, and we're trying to right those wrongs. And he
You-
has disappeared.
You feel like you can challenge Falreth? I
Yeah,
am,
we-
I am aware of
already
his
have
ways.
him. We already have him very bloodied.
You've attacked him?
Well, he technically kind of attacked us, and we
But
had to
you've damaged
self-defend.
you've dealt damage to him?
Mm-hmm.
quite a bit.
And you have proof of this.
I got his blood.
You have his blood here?
Yep, that's how we're gonna track him.
We don't need the compass to track him if you have his blood.
Oh.
I would like to return this compass.
So what would this entail?
Bring it in. And she sort of backs up and lights a lamp and lights another lamp and goes behind her workstation.
Nice.
Just
Oh, yeah.
a question for you, Skye. Would you like to participate in the bringing down of Falreth?
I don't know if my meager skills are up for the task, but I certainly support getting him out of this town.
Mm.
Well, you seem to have a lot of arcane knowledge and some very useful or possibly useful antiques that you could wield appropriately. And I look over at Mr. Twizzard. You could certainly join us.
I I am not one for danger.
Oh, that's
can
too
use
bad.
We'll definitely will appreciate any knowledge you can impart on us.
Let me see what I can do.
Okay.
Okay.
We didn't pay her yet, right?
You have not paid her, no.
Don't worry, I've still got another dress in her fur.
Good thing you raided that secret passage here. So worth it. I have the most money. I think
How-
227.
However, I do feel as though maybe it's the fact that he raided that set off the alarm that we're even in this mess.
Well, we would have had to stop him eventually.
Yeah, this would have happened anyway.
Yeah.
At least now it happens that we've got dresses.
Yeah. Now it after the dresses, wine.
Fur and wine, Josh. And a
She,
rug.
she sort of goes behind
And a rug.
her counter, and she takes out a what looks like a silver hand mirror, the reflective surface of which is it is not cracked, but it is dusty. It is it is not a perfect reflection by any means. But as she takes it and she sort of focuses on it, she concentrates and mutters some words, and you see the surface of the mirror sort of shimmer, and then it stops, and she looks up. Alas, I am afraid that Falreth is no longer on this plane of existence.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would be able to scry. He could resist it, but it's not even an option.
So a compass would not work either?
I'm afraid this compass would not work. Until he returns to this plane, there's nothing I or the compass can do.
Is there any way of knowing when he returns? Like, does he have to return to the spot in which he disappeared?
What was the manner in which he left your battle?
Very bloodied, or more than bloodied, and prone.
He said interesting and disappeared.
No, fascinating.
Fascinating.
But he disappeared. He didn't use any sort of teleportation circle?
No, he just poofed.
Yeah, there was definitely no circle that we could discern.
All right. I'm afraid that he could return at any point, at any place. Now, the arcane energy he would have used to vanish in that manner, he will need to recover it before he can do it again.
Approximately how long would it take to recover that amount?
I mean, a wizard such of himself, he could probably do it at least once a day.
All right, so we could expect him back as soon as tomorrow morning.
I mean, his power in this village was through the control of the town's guard and of the king's men when they came to visit.
Broken
If
that.
you could convince the guards that what he was doing to them was true, he would have no base of power were he to return.
Well, guess what? We have already convinced the guard of that. And Henry is also on our side.
Fascinating. You have been up to a lot, haven't you?
Oh, yes, we have.
And
She said fascinating.
Even this wizard with you, he helped?
Yes, he does have his wily ways.
You might say I greased the wheels.
He's a little rough around the edges,
I don't
but
think
he
I
does
would
have
say
his
that,
heart.
but fine. All right. I mean, attempting to contact him, attempting to spy on him with my mirror, also weakens me. I wouldn't be able to do it more than once a day. Have you heard of sending stones?
Oh.
Well, yes, I believe that we came to you to find out how to use them.
I'm so silly, of course. I forgot.
Oh, it's late and we're bothering you when you should be sleeping. So sorry.
But you are silly.
And she sort of reaches down in another drawer and takes out a stone with a owl carved on it and hands it to you, Agnes. And she says, "If I ever perceive that he is back on this plane of existence, I will let you know."
Okay, so do I attune to this one now?
Wait, you're saying you're already attuned to a stone?
Yes, I'm attuned to this rose pattern. So shall we just connect these?
Yeah, so she takes that one and puts it back in a box and takes out another one from her pocket and holds it to yours, and zoom, they attune.
Contact list. Would you like to add an entry?
No.
Is this mobile or home
Are
line?
they both Samsung phones?
Is this your work number or is this your personal?
Oh.
This is the stone that I always have in contact with myself.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you so much for your help.
Do you still wish to bargain for the resetting of the compass? I trust not.
No, but maybe I'd like to take a look around your store tomorrow morning when you are
She's gonna buy something for you.
well, I would like I haven't been in here and I haven't done a check. I might find something interesting.
You are always welcome to return. Monk, how was your cheese? And Finric sort of takes out the napkin with the cheese, which he's been eating here and there, and returns the cloth napkin to her and pops the last bite of cheese in his mouth. It's very good. Thank you for the napkin. And now I must return to bed.
Mr. Twizzard, perhaps you'd like to unseen servant her door back together?
Oh, there's very windy. The wind must have knocked your door down. We'll fix this.
No need. And she holds her hand out, and the door pops back into place.
That's handy.
Yes,
Okay.
many spells can be handy. All right.
All right, so
Good night.
good night. Head back to the ringing bell for a long rest. It is about that time. 11:45.
All right, so you folks head back to the ringing bell, and as you open the door, sitting at the table is Lily and Sir Galdinger, enjoying a late night beverage with Dagus. And Lily looks very much relieved to have her father back, and they both turn towards you. Thank you so much. Yes, I dare say you did well. I don't know how you kept her out of Falreth's hands, but I am happy that you did.
Well, that's part of Paelias's big lie, and it's part of Dagus's keeping her presence secret. So
I did what I could.
Oh yeah, I also told him my name was yours. So
Yes, I thought that might have been the case.
you also used his looks, right? Did you use his looks at any point?
I actually looked like him.
No. From what I understand, you just said you were me and that you were staying at the Singing Sisters. And frankly, I'm a little insulted that anyone could mistake you for me.
Yeah.
Good name.
Yes, well.
Do we want to tell him about our findings?
What did
Finding.
we find?
The log book?
The captain's log?
Oh.
Or shall we wait till tomorrow morning?
I honestly don't remember what they were.
When Finric is here?
So yeah.
Well, Sir Galdinger, we have a lot to catch you up on, but after a long rest, we'll talk this over maybe for breakfast.
I think that sounds delightful. Lily, are you ready for bed? Yes. And they go upstairs to their room. I trust you'll be staying in the same rooms then. Dagus
Yeah.
says.
Do you want to go get your rug back from the town hall and put your rug in Dagus's?
It's in the
and-
town hall.
Probably didn't they take it off of Nathan Jenkinson's boat?
Yes,
you
I need
guys,
that one.
you guys were all through the town hall office. It is definitely not at the town office.
Oh,
Oh my
did
goodness.
Falreth take it back?
This is all about the rug, isn't it?
Yeah, come to
Maybe
think
we
of it,
can get back one.
come to think of it, the logbook was not at the town office either.
Hmm.
Oh no. We got those 2 pages though, right?
We have
You
the
still have
first
the
and the
2
last,
pages.
which I think
Alright.
are one of the most important ones. So
All right.
that was good thinking by Finric.
All right, are you guys going to retire then?
Yes, long rested up.
All right.
Get back my spell slots.
And with that, I think that's where we will end tonight's session. Thank you very much for playing, folks, and thank you for watching. Sorry for the part where the audio on me cut out. One of these days, I'll have everything figured out, but that day will not be today. Perhaps next Friday for the next exciting installment of BND. Stay adventuring, folks.